Alright, good morning. It's Tuesday morning. I had a long weekend. Last week went okay. It was a little rough. Friday, we loaded some baby coils out of Gent, Kentucky. So we got 2 coils. Each one weighs about 20,000 pounds for a total of about 40,000. We're delivering these up into Kansas City. It's going to be a new place that we're delivering to, so we'll see what it's like. But as you can see how I got it, and then last week, the last load we had 3 coils of copper. So I had 3, and then this one here. So we just took this out. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. The only thing you got to watch out once again for these little coils, see how I have 2 blocks of wood right there, and that is to keep the bottom of the coil from touching the trailer. So what that does is the coil rack here, you can see the coil rack. So if I just use 2 blocks of wood, like one here and one here, the gap is too big and the coil will fall down and hit down on the floor, which will damage the coil. So we'll put 2 blocks of wood in there to narrow the gap that the coil sits in. And you only usually have to do that with these little coils. Most of your big coils are fat enough that they won't touch the trailer. So today's plan, it's Tuesday. We're about an hour away from where we have to deliver these things. Today's plan is deliver these and then probably run back over to Gent, Kentucky. Run back over to Granite City and pick up a load of skidded coils, hopefully going back to Louisville, and then from Louisville we'll go over to Gent and pick up another load of these coils. That's the plan. I don't know how it's going to work out, but that's the plan. So let's get today started. Like I said, we're about an hour away. I already took Callie out. She's good to go. Let's get today started and talk to you in a bit. Okay, we're up in the trailer. It's hot in here. It's like 87 degrees outside, so it's a little warm in here. So let's take a look. So this is what we got. It's a big skidded coil. We actually got 2 of them. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's another one up there. See, this weighs about I want to say how much did it weigh? That one's about 15. I think they're both about 15,000, somewhere around there. So I'm not real super heavy. As you can see, they're skidded coils. They're already mounted on their skids. And the only thing that they recommend that they provide these, I don't know what you call it, cloth edge protectors. That they want you to use these things here, so I use those. You can see how I run it up underneath the panels, so we see how it comes up. But that's it right there. So these are super easy, not too bad. The hardest part is that there's not much room to walk by on either side. So getting the tarp back over the top was kind of tough, but other than that, pretty simple. All right, let's get going. Let's see what happens. Like I said, I wanted to we're about 500 miles from where we got to deliver these things. I wanted to get it as far as I can today, and then so I can deliver these tomorrow, and then we might come back and get some more. Is what we're planning. So, all right, talk to you in a bit. All right, we got loaded, we survived. It wasn't that bad. It was muddy and dirty more than anything. You can see all the mud on the floor. That's one thing I'm not too sure. I think I'm gonna get some new seats pretty soon, and I think when I do, I'm gonna put a rubber floor mat in here and take this carpet out. But let's take a look at what we got here. We loaded steel bars. Now this right here, we had to put a bulkhead right here, so the load's from like here back, and I just had to run the chain under there. So it's not pretty, but it gets the job done. And then you see how I got the hooks? I just run the strap underneath the board there. Do it like that. We'll walk around on the other side real quick before we go inside. As you can see, let's see here. Go around. So we'll look over here. Now, you see the yellow straps? Well, at one time, all these were yellow at the same time, but those yellow straps are my long straps. These straps here are only 20 feet long. I cut 10 feet off of them because I don't need all that strap. Those yellow straps is what I call a barrel strap. I wrapped it around the bars to squeeze the bars together, and once we get inside, I'll show you. But so we have like 3 sets of bars, so that's why you'll see 3 yellow straps, one there, there, and there. So same thing. All right, let's go up in the trailer and take a look. All right, I took all the panels down, or back panels down, so you can see a little better. So we're gonna crawl up there and I'll show you. But these are steel bars and they're oily. Put the paper down for 2 purposes. This paper's like a got a plastic back on the back of it. You see it right there. I always put it on the floor with the paper side up. That's oil right there. And these bars, some of these bars are oily, and that oil drips down. The paper side sucks it up, sucks up some of the oil, and then the plastic side keeps the water from coming up, whatever moisture from the bottom of the trailer, if it should rain. All right, let me crawl up in here, hang on. Oh, all right, so let's see here. So, see that yellow strap right there? So that yellow strap is going completely around the load and back out this side. Now the one thing you got to do, make sure you do when you do that, is see how the top of the strap pulls down? So don't go underneath. You want to go over, flip it around, and come back down. That way when it pulls tight, it's squeezing everything together. But that's what that one strap does. There's 3 of them. Is it squeezes all those bundles together. And you see the little blocks of wood for the spacers. This stuff here is wrapped in cardboard, and you can see more. And they had to put a couple extra boards, spacers, because these pieces right here I think are 20 feet long, and then this one's a bundle of 12s right here. Let's see, we'll go up here, but you can see how the oil leaks down. leaks down. So that's what the paper's for. It's to help soak up the oil. Plus it keeps the water from coming up from the bottom. Same thing here. So you can see how that strap comes up and it goes completely around the load and back down. And what I try to do is offset the holes. So it comes up on this side and then I move over one hole and go to the other side. That way the strap is not on top of each other pinching itself. And like I said, what that does is it squeezes everything together, because these jokers are slippery. And that's our bulkhead in the front up here that I had to put the chain on. And then this is my mess from when I was hauling all those coils. But we'll clean this up this weekend. Everything looks good. So we got about 41,000 pounds here of bars. So you can see like this here. Let me step back. Whoop, whoop, if I don't break my butt. Okay, so you can see that's one long bundle right there. So I think that's 20 feet, maybe 22 feet. So, all right, that's what we got. So now I am going to take a shower. It is about 5 o'clock local time. From right here, it's a little over 200 miles down to Louisville. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower, get cleaned up, and then head on down to Louisville, let traffic die down a little bit. So that's the plan. So let me get cleaned up, get a shower here at the TA, and I'll talk to you guys when we get down to Louisville.